Hey YouTube, sorry about that. Sometime between the battery died, I had to reset it up. I'm not too sure we left off at the last part. We were somewhere in here. We were taking off the head when my son noticed that the camera wasn't filming anymore. Anyhow, we got the head bolts off. We got the washers off. We're now going to pull the head off. It had leakage between the #1 cylinder on the bottom, so we're going to pull that off really quick and see what kind of damage is done. And see if we can just fix it.
See if the pusher on the tube stays the piece. See what it looks like. Oh, the pusher on tubes stay in place while one's coming out. There's a stop pusher. Oh, the laser's down. Nope. Wow.
Well,
So totally big.
we've got, these are fly cut, so which means, okay, so on a Volkswagen, the guys want to upgrade the cylinders. They have a big machining, they come here and machine them. As you can tell, see if I can get focus, you can see they're fly cut. So which means, that tells me with the bore this size, this is a 1900 motor. So let me get my son's getting the digital caliper, and then we will mic everything. And let's get a rough idea and see what size it is.
So stock size is 86 millimeter. Oh shit.
Okay. Push right to it. Okay, so.
So stock is 86. Stock is 86. Oh, these are 93s. What
Okay,
size
yeah.
is that?
So these are 19. So though this motor is a 1915, so it's a 1900. That's what size it is. My buddy wasn't sure. I'll have to. I might have to measure the stroke out to get a better idea if it's got a stroker in or not. But
Oh, it has spacers.
okay, yeah. So on the back side of these cylinders here. So there are shims. Okay, yeah. So it does have some kind of a aftermarket crank in it. Not too sure. I'll have to, like I said, I'll have to do a little more measure on the cylinders here. But yeah, so at least the cylinder part's 1900. So it definitely makes a pretty good power. It's a good setup. You know, machining everything, it looks fine. You know, so yeah, it's definitely stroked. So okay, let's get the other side off, and then let my son will get the other side off, get the other head off, see what's going on. And again, as far as the cylinder leakage goes, oh yeah, you can. Okay, guys, I'll bring it over here in a second, but you can definitely see. Let's see. Look at the head really quick. Let's see what's. Okay. Alright guys, so this is the problem I'm seeing. Alright, so basically, I didn't notice it till now, but I don't know how well the camera's gonna pick this up. But when the, let me get a flashlight here. So from my understanding is, when you machine the heads, anything that go this big, I believe you're supposed to run like a copper, I believe a copper head gasket, I believe. This one has not, so it's leaking. Let me get you guys over here. Better, so I can show you guys. You can see right here where my finger's at. I don't know if you can see the black, but right here it's been at all the stud corners. From not being properly sealed, it's leaking out compression. So that's where it's losing a little bit of compression. That would explain why we're getting cylinder leakage. So all I have to do is just get the proper head. I'm pretty sure it's a copper style gasket. Get that to seal up so it won't leak. But as you can see, the cylinders, yeah, you know, guys, I don't know if these cylinders might have to rehone. I don't know how well you can see in there. I don't know if you guys will catch that or not, but looks like they're pretty scored up. Looks like somebody kind of just honed them really quick, threw a set of rings in it, and put this motor together. So what I'll have to do is I'll have to give it a buddy. I'll give my buddy and see what he wants to do. See if he wants me to get another set of cylinders or not. Let's go ahead and tear down the other side, see what it looks like, and just give us more reference here.
And one thing I want to point out, usually the bus motors have 3 points for the mustache spar, right? And inside the case here, there's thread chasers in them, and this is a bus block. This is for the mustache bar. It's supposed to go like this. So yeah, this is a bus motor. And just now I saw that this is a Brazil motor. It says Brazil right there on the case. So it's a bus motor and a Brazilian motor.
All right, so let's get the other head off. Let's get the other side off. See what it looks like.
See what it looks
Yeah,
the same.
Yeah, we'll go from there.
Looks like the same one here.
Okay. Let's see.
Oh, it looks like these rockers got painted. Or is that what it looked like on the other side?
That's what it looks like on the outside. All right.
Well, somebody painted them.
Yeah. Let's see. Okay.
Should have put the camera on those.
Yeah.
It's for you guys to see better.
Let's bring you guys over here. You can see this side of the engine. Hoping you can see. Yeah, there we go. Now you guys can see. Okay. Trying to get you guys where I'm not in the way here. And I lost my wrench. Where'd my wrench go? You guys let me know where my wrench is at. I'd really appreciate it. Oh, there we go. Thank you. All right. Let's get these stud pieces off. Those are the extenders for the bolt-on valve covers.
And somebody cut in them because threads were too aligned.
I know.
This is right. So this is a 1915
Yeah.
or a 1905.
It's a 1905. No, it's a no. It's definitely a 19. The cylinder's definitely 19. The 1914 or 1915, but they are. It is a bigger motor. It definitely is a bigger motor.
And looking at the ports here on the intake too. Looks like the exhaust got ported a little bit too.
Let's get these caps off here.
There's a different aftermarket heads.
Yeah, no, definitely, guys. I mean, it's got the dual spring valves. It's got the dual springs in here for the valve springs, so it's definitely a nice setup.
That won't come off.
Yeah, no, that's okay.
Not
So,
gonna pry that
push
off.
rod tubes off.
You can take those caps off. That's just a different style.
Let's get this off of here. Let's get this head off. See what this side looks like, and then go from there.
Line up the threads and show a little Earl on there.
Yep. Yep. Get some Earl on there. I just like to clean through it, guys. You don't have to. I just like to do it just to. I mean, nothing binds up. Nothing, doesn't mess the threads up or anything. It's just my way of doing things. Everybody's got a preference. That's mine. I just want to,
Be a little
the less,
easier to
yeah,
take
the
off.
less, the easier to take off and less damage, the better. Okay, 19. Hold the engine so nothing loose. Not in your guys' way? Nope. Okay, good. Let's bust this side off.
They're probably torqued right. Since this is a stroker, what setting are we supposed to torque this to?
That's going to be the same. It's got the smaller studs on it, so we'll just go 18.
18?
18 foot-pounds, yeah. Okay.
You usually go 20.
If it was a big stud.
That was
Okay.
Frankie.
Alright, we'll you want to take the side off for me?
Yeah.
Okay. Get these washers off here, pull this head off, and
Let's see what this one looks
see what this head looks like.
Oh, it's not really playing nicely. It could be leaking from there too.
Yeah, it is. Well, these heads are actually in really good shape. This side's okay, really good shape. Nothing out of the norm. I don't see no cracks between the valves or anything like that. But again, it doesn't have the copper gaskets. That's probably why it's got a little bit of leakage. I would imagine if that one side's doing it, well, guess what? This side's going to be doing it too. Let's see. Get a light in here with these cylinders. Looks like the other side's got the nice cutouts for the valves for the pistons for the higher compression, so that's good. Yeah, again, these cylinders, guys, you know what? Let's see if I can get you guys in here so you can see. These cylinders are probably going to have to go. Might be able to try to hone them and save them. Don't know what life's going to be, but I don't know if you can really tell or not, but you can definitely see some good light. A little bit of rust issue. It's hard to say. I mean, or it just could be from sitting. You know, maybe the engine was sitting for a long time, and then, you know, somebody else got it and got it going again and put it in the sand car and sold it. It's hard to say, but other than that, I mean, the build looks fine. I don't see anything here. It's got red flags. It was put together correctly. It's got the nice rockers on it. You know, the machining looks fine. We'll just have to get a hold of my buddy, see what he wants to do with it. As far as the hard starting part, I'm not too sure. I might have to dig in a little further with that. Might do another video on that part. But at least this way we got torn down, so I don't see any major damage. Nothing that would have caused anything that would cause the engine to fail. So yeah, so what we'll do is I'll get a hold of my buddy and see what he wants to do. And then we'll bring you guys back and we'll catch you guys on the next one. Thanks. Take care, guys. Bye.